Now I'm going to show you two versions of the clean. The first version is the easy version. Once you've learned the easy version, the pro version with just a few tweaks should come very naturally, hopefully. Take the kettlebell into the rack position and get nice and comfortable. When you're ready, you're going to go ahead and turn your palm towards your body, and that's going to cause this bell to basically roll off your forearm and begin to fall. You want the handle to fall into that hook grip, and you're going to get really good arm-body contact. You'll stay counterbalanced, and you're going to use your legs to absorb that weight, and then you'll stand up once you've absorbed that weight and accelerate that bell back into the rack position. So you're going to absorb the weight, accelerate it back up, and as it's on the way up, you need to quickly push your hand through the window as the bell is traveling up. If you do it very quickly while the bell is traveling up and push your hand really far through the window, you'll catch it very softly. And you really just want to be using the Goldilocks amount of effort. Not too much, not too little. And as you catch this bell in the rack, it's about catching the weight on the hip instead of having the bell crash into your shoulder. That's going to feel much better. Okay, the Pro Clean is pretty much the same thing, except it utilizes a lot more momentum, and you'll be able to do a lot more weight, a lot more reps, and I think it's going to come pretty easily for most of you. There's really three parts to the Pro Clean. There's the perfect swing. And the perfect swing comes up to just about rack height, which is about 8:30, 9 o'clock, and the bell's curving back towards your body because you need it to come to rest in the rack position, which is right against your body. Okay, so A, the swing. B is the hand insertion. This is the trickiest part, in my opinion, because it needs to happen very quickly and at the same direction as the kettlebell is flying. The trick is to really have this bell in the claw grip and then release that claw grip, opening your fingers up while the bell is flying in the air, and then pushing that open hand through the window as far as it can go. By pushing that open hand through the window, as the bell is gently arcing back towards you, it's actually going to rotate the bell around the handle, or the handle around the bell, excuse me. It's going to rotate the handle around the bell, and you'll get control of it because you'll have those 3 points of contact. Now you've got control, but the momentum of the bell is still coming back towards your body. You're going to slightly resist and guide the momentum of the bell so that the elbow lands on the hip. So it's A, the swing, B, the hand insertion, C, the guiding of the momentum down low onto the hip. You don't want it to crash into the shoulder or the arm. You want to get control away from the body and then guide the elbow down to the hip and catch it nice and softly. That's the biggest difference I see between people who use pro style techniques and people who don't. People who don't tend to have bruises on their shoulders and lumbar fatigue because they keep crashing it into their body, where it should be a very soft, fluid motion. With two kettlebells, everything is the same, except you're going to have to stand a bit wider, all right, because you're passing these two kettlebells between your legs. You're going to have to counterbalance a little bit more because it's twice as much weight, all right? And you're going to have to keep your hands open when you catch the weights so that your fingers don't get caught between those two handles. Now, in a perfect world, these kettlebells are perfectly silent as they travel through the air because they never touch. They travel parallel, but they never touch. But as you can see from these kettlebells, it's not a perfect world, and you're going to bump the kettlebells some while you're learning, but just do your best to get them to travel parallel and within your frame. It's going to look like this. A, B, C. A, B, C. A, B, C. Make sure to keep those fingers open though. You really need to keep those fingers open because nothing worse than getting those fingers caught between the handles. Whew.